the guy is an animal. He's tough.
Drew Adams is a competitor. He is a kid that wants to win in everything he do, whether it be ping pong or football or basketball, whatever he's involved in, he wants to win.
One of the better players I've ever played with, which is really fun and exciting. So he's a good kid and a really good player.
So you combine the humble Drew with character and integrity, with a man who's just relentless and tough on the football field and competing at such a high level. You got yourself an all-American kid right there. So.
Yeah, obviously as a quarterback, he brought all the tools he needed to be a quarterback. He could throw the ball and run, and she did everything right.
The quarterback is kind of expected to be a leader on the team, and that's something that I definitely take great pride in. I try and be a leader through everything I do, and I've tried to make that a big part of my life, and I think that's something that football has definitely helped me with.
Well, his freshman year, I decided to put him in at this our first playoff game, my first season. Just watching him for 9 games straight, I knew he was capable, and he came out, and I'm sure a lot of people were questioning what we were doing that first game against Minneapolis, but it paid off for us. We got the victory, and the rest is history.
Coach Peterson made the decision to put in Drew, and when that happened, I guess it was kind of just kept rolling with that kind of mentality. So I don't think any of us really ever had any doubt because we knew the kid could play, and obviously he showed it pretty well.
It definitely wasn't something that I was expecting my freshman year. I wouldn't say I didn't. I knew I had the ability to do it. I had the confidence in myself, but it was just something that didn't happen very often, and that's where I owe a lot of credit to Coach Peterson and the whole coaching staff and all my teammates for just trusting me and putting me in that spot and trusting that I had the ability to do it.
He's going to give everybody a chance to be successful. That's what I think leaders do. So whether that is his positive attitude, and so making sure that the team is, rallying a team and having a positive attitude, I think that's one of his best attributes. However, I think in the same manner, he also takes responsibility. So he deflects, blame off of other people and takes it himself. And I think that the third thing that has to do with being a leader and making others better around him is that he puts himself in position, he puts balls in position for kids to make catches and to free up the running game. I think our running backs were highly more successful because Drew was such a good passer, and I think our receivers were really good because he could put the ball on the money and give them a chance to catch it where the defense couldn't catch it.
Obviously my sophomore season, getting to the state championship was pretty great, and I played with a lot of great teammates, a lot of guys that I'd grown up with playing, and my cousin too, who was on the team, and all of his friends, and that was a pretty special season. And then my junior season too, making it back to the Dome was pretty crazy, and to be there twice in a row. And then my senior season was one that I'll remember forever, obviously, just my last high school season, and broke a couple of records, broke the state record, and so they were all pretty memorable seasons.
Drew would be the first to tell you that it took a lot of great receivers, a lot of great linemen, a lot of great backs to make all this happen, and so he'd be the first to compliment and congratulate those guys on his record, because he knows as well as we all know it wasn't really an individual record as much as a team record, but Drew made all of that possible by throwing the football.
It was just a pretty cool feeling to know that my name would actually be in that forever. Obviously I couldn't have broken the record without my teammates and coaches, and I had a lot of great teammates throughout the way. A lot of guys who are playing Division I football now and making big impacts. And so I was just really fortunate to be in the situation that I was, being placed around a lot of great athletes, a lot of great teammates, and having a coach who trusted me and was able to put me in that position.
Didn't obviously expect that to happen. I knew Drew was good, but I didn't think he was going to be best in the state good, especially from how I knew him. You just knew him as a freshman. I've known him since he was a little kid. It's just kind of cool to say that I know somebody that's in the record books and that I've known him since I was little and got to play with him. So it's pretty cool for sure.
I've been very fortunate in a 25-year span to coach a lot of very good football players. And Drew, as far as a passing quarterback, is without a doubt the best passing quarterback that I've ever coached.
Add on the fact that he is, he was really close to being the all-time passing leader in the state of Iowa, all-time touchdown leader, is up there in receptions, and the guy's 6 foot, and he got it done. I mean, he's incredibly accurate with his throwing. If you could take a kid and like revolve a program around a kid, I mean, wouldn't it be Drew? I mean, it's like that. He's your all-American kid. I mean, it's like he gets along well with everybody. I don't know anybody who dislikes him. He's one of your hardest workers. He's, speaking of toughness, I mean, he goes out on the basketball court and is tough, and in the football field he's tough, and he's making other people better around him. So if you could pick one kid to rally a team around, it's probably going to be him, just because of all the attributes that he brings to a program.
I think his best contribution, the obvious answer is all of his passing and everything else that he does. I think his best contribution to our football team was his leadership ability. The ability to get guys together, get guys to believe in each other, get guys to work hard during the out of season, and make the whole team successful.